Jeez, I can't seem to set up the camera properly this morning. Good morning, good evening, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Hope you're doing amazing. Hi, Ortiz, welcome back. Love the trash band? Yeah, me too. Me too. What I really like about that game is that you can change your companion pretty much at will, which is dope because there was a time in my life when I really wanted this, 3D sort of animation for my character or my person to have on stream as like a going live, starting soon, whatever. And uh, I realized that with this game, I can have so many of these like activities slash positions, clothing, companions, and whatnot that are just there, and I don't need to basically do anything else to for them to happen. Like it doesn't cost $300. It costs like I don't know. The game costs like $10 or so. Let me actually turn down the blinds because I'm starting to realize that this may not have been a great idea. I wanted some sunlight, but sunlight does not seem to agree with me. There we go. I am now in my natural habitat. How are you doing? What's up? Hey, I subscribed to Star Wars The Old Republic. I've finally done it. Unbelievable, but here we are. I've made it. I have made it. By the way, can you hear the game music at all? I feel like it might be a little quiet, but I'll turn it up. It should be okay, but all right, this might be better. I do love this little soundtrack. And excuse me, but I am still having my breakfast as I just got up a little bit ago. And oh, well that's sadsies. Let me log myself back in. What are you doing? Where are you off to? I just need a few bites. A few bites is what I have left. This is a leftover from my depression dinner from yesterday. Oh god. Oh, that's loud. Oh. Well, damn. Okay. All right, that's loud. Yeah, I've been wanting like basically what you saw on screen is what I've been wanting. But back in the day, when I started wanting that thing would cost, I'm not gonna lie to you, like $300 for an artist to make. It's a very expensive animation, and I bet that everyone who bought it, who didn't know that there was gonna be a game that literally lets you build whatever character you want, put yourself in a position that is kind of suitable for streamers, that plays copyright-free music, that has a companion and whatnot. I bet they're losing their fucking minds. It is that one time in my life when I chose to wait with something, and I was right to do so. You know? Or not to wait, but to just be late with a trend, I guess. Because I'm historically late with everything that I feel like I should have been, a part of. Yeah, exactly. Wait doesn't always work for me. It almost never works for me. And this one time, I chose not to indulge in something ridiculous, and I'm just very happy I didn't. The game cost me 11 euros. It's gonna be getting updates. It has like a whole system of like to-do checklists, habits, Pomodoro timers, like all these things that I use on a daily basis, and it's something that I can use for my starting soon screen. Like, holy shit, did that pay off. I'm very happy with it. Sorry for stuffing my face. I just need to finish with my breakfast before I start. By the way, there's a reason why I'm live this early today, and I know it's way too early, but today I really have no choice if I want to be streaming on a Saturday at all because my day is gonna be very busy. I'm gonna start with Star Wars, and then I will be playing Persona at some point. I don't know, in like about 3 hours or so, because I'm trying to get my weekly footage that I need for that. If you're wondering why I'm pushing these streams, is because I do use this footage for like my weekly like little shorts and videos and such. So I need to I need to work on it, and I need something to be able to like cut things from and whatnot. But at 3 p.m., which is 9 in the morning Eastern time, I believe that's like the one time that I've remembered from America. I'm gonna be live on another channel, which is not my channel, but it's called The Charity Braves on Twitch, and they are currently doing a Final Fantasy XIV marathon. So, a bunch of content creators started streaming yesterday, as in on Friday, and it'll be going on until Sunday evening. There's about 12 of us or something like that, and we all have 4 hour slots, and we're going to be raising money for the St. Jude Children's Hospital for the Research Institute. And the goal is about, I think, $5,000, and they're doing very well with the goal. So everybody's just off playing Final Fantasy XIV, and it's an awesome event. I'm very honored to be a part of it, and I will be finishing my stream, basically getting ready to be live on their channel. I'll be playing I believe I'll be playing some Deep Dungeons. I think Zakara might join me for Eureka. And yeah, that's pretty much my day. I'm gonna be live there for 4 hours today in the afternoon until 7 p.m. And that's my busy day. So sorry about an early start, but I'm basically live all day. It's just on a different channel. And later on, I'll make sure to like cut it for a different video as well. And post it here on YouTube because I'm allowed to do that. So. Yeah, I'm very happy to be a part of it. I'm so excited. I mean, it's money for the kids. That's never wasted. No matter where they are, it's kids. It matters. And there we go. Okay, now that I've successfully finished stuffing my face, we are ready to proceed. There we go. I know, I'm so freaking excited. I actually saw the tweet accidentally on Twitter like a few days ago, and I messaged them and I was like, hey, can I be a part of this? And they're like, yeah, sure, we have a slot. I'm like, dope. I do want to. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy I made it happen, and I'm very grateful that they'll have me. All right, let's see what's different. If this is too loud at any point, let me know. But yeah, I want to see what it is that's different. I should have claimed all of this. Okay, what is this? Following rewards for completing 14 days in United Efforts login calendar. Okay. Oh shit, is that loud? That sounds very loud. I don't know what these things are. Okay, I'm not gonna open this yet. Let's have color options for armor. Is that new based on the subscription, or has that always been there? Let me try and make sense of my menu. Okay, so we have some mail. First of all, I need headgear, but I think that I actually don't own any headgear right now because I know that this was not a good decision, but I threw away my headgear. Okay. I don't have anything to use there. I'm gonna have to like either like wait or buy because I didn't wanna like I had to be able to hide it. And how do we do the color? Do I need dyes? How does that work? Oh, at the shops. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you. At some point we will get the headgear also. By the way, yesterday I got a new keyboard. Shout out to people from Gamescom who have sent it to me. I am, however, struggling because my chair doesn't feel like it's properly set up. This keyboard is very like it's very like tall. I don't know if tall is the right word. I think I need to lift my chair up a little bit. Because my arms are like this. Okay, this is better. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Isn't your armor in your collections? I don't know. I know that I threw my headgear away consciously because I was lacking space and I didn't want my headgear to be showing up in cutscenes. So I did repool if so. Wait, what do you mean by repool? What is this? No. Wait, what? Where is my... Never mind, we're good, we're good. I want to go, but I don't know why it's not sending me anywhere. Oh, never mind, I need to actually go to the command thing, right? Yeah. Okay, does this look okay? Is the sound okay? Are we good? Pull into inventory from collections. Where is collections? Uh... Collection. This? That's not it. That can't be it. Can it? Okay, but what about it? Armor, right? No, it says that I have zero. How do I have zero of everything? I have collected things. Do they not get added automatically? How do I have 0% of everything? Unbelievable. Is this like is this because this is the cartel thing? Because I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong menu or something. I don't know. Unlocked for character and collections. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for, that's the thing.
Flight Commander Pyrule, sir. I hear you're quite the pilot. Just what we need.
That's a bit loud.
Squadrons ambush Imperial targets and disappear into open space. We're struggling to compete.
Tax force ambush struggling to compete. We must retaliate. What's their purpose? Dog fights aren't my concern. Always retaliate. What are you talking
The
about?
Republic's testing our response time, our fleet's strength. We can't display a single weakness.
Agreed, sir. Longer we wait, the greater their advantage. I've scrambled the Cast 23rd and Dreadwing, but it's not enough. We're forming an exclusive response squadron, the Empire's Fury. According to your skill set, I'm nominating you for squadron leader.
Okay.
Care to help our fleet rout the Republic?
It would be on my honor. Prepare for a show. Anything to get out of here. Prepare for a show. That's us.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Appreciated, sir. Your call sign.
Why does he call me
will be
sir?
Night Strike.
Do I look like a
Uploading
sir
mission
to
data
him?
to your ship now. You'll work alone, while the rest of the squadron assists throughout the galaxy. Strike with fury. Strike for the Empire.
Okay. Will do. Will do. Right. So. Strike with fury. How the fuck do I strike with fury? What are these missions? I don't know. I don't understand. How do I strike with fury? Please. Oh, I have to... Oh. Is this it? Space Combat? Jabim Escort? Is that it? All higher ranks are sir. Oh, I see. That's not here. And nobody complains about that.
Greetings, Master.
I personally don't care, but I would expect a lot of people, well, a lot of women, to be disturbed by that. Okay, let's do this, Vector.
Agent, we're finalizing our exit report for the diplomatic service. 34 pages of seating charts, ambassador profiles, and appendices. We'll transmit it to our superiors, and then we're yours full-time.
Glad to hear it. Will you miss the service? I expect discipline here. I can just press numbers, right? I keep clicking on them, whereas it's clear that I can use numbers.
From now on, you'll be writing fewer reports and taking orders seriously.
Uh-huh.
Lives depend on your obedience.
Uh-huh.
We understand. And we gladly follow your lead. We look forward to this. We used to advise first contact missions into the unknown regions. It gave us a
I'm a
taste
terror
for novelty.
to be
You're a
around.
different person now, but we're sure you'll show us interesting things.
God. Okay, welcome, Vector. Sure. Okay, now. Space combat. Why is this my main quest? Complete the space combat mission for the Empire. Galaxy map on your ship. Is this necessary? Is this a part of my main quest? What is this? What are these missions? Don't understand. No worries, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. Galaxy map, Jabim escort. Okay, I'm gonna do these missions. I don't know what they are. Escort the shuttle to safety. Okay, I don't know what a space mission is. Is that like a new thing that's unlocking for me, or have I always had it? Oh god. Oh god, I'm a ship. I'm a ship. Do I shoot?
Shuttle locked and on course.
Is this it? What am I escorting? I don't under... Which ones are my guys? Oh no!
Burn filth.
Filth! Go away. Okay, I got it. Simple enough. Is this an enemy? Ah! Ah! Ah, no! Filth! Is this... I'm going to assume that this is an enemy. This is like chicken invaders.
Scratch one.
What? Did she say scratch one? That's not good. Do I have any other like... Oh, I have a right... Oh! Okay, so I have rockets too. Great. Okay. Okay. Scratch one. Mother... Do I get, like, replenishments of these things? I do, right? Filth! Go away.
Target scrapped.
Hold the fire button down? Oh! Oh shit! I can actually hold it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's useful. Okay. How terrible would I be at this? Am I shooting my own guy? I kept like clicking on it.
You dare.
Okay. Is this like a... Is that my guy? Oh no! Where's my little ship? Is that who I was escorting? Or no? Or did I make it? I think I made it. Impossible to really fail. I see. So what is the purpose of this? I'm still going. Well, obviously to wreck the Republic, but, you know. Am I going somewhere? Never mind. It's like, I don't know what I did. Like, did I fail? Or... Okay. I think we made it. Ship toughness is set to 2000. I guess that's useful. 2000 of something, I guess. But moves shoot. It's the same principle as, I don't know, hunting mosquitoes or whatever. Got it. Okay, so we're here. We're going back to Hutta. I guess off we go. I'm loving the story so far. It's exciting. I love being a jerk.
Signal received. Transmission secure. Alright, Cypher. Looks like this is the real thing. Ready to invade the Eagle's Nest?
Oh yes, hard to say without data. That's my job, isn't it? Yes!
You'd better believe it.
The Eagle and his men are holed up in an old refinery beneath the river. Sending coordinates now. You'll lead the forward assault, but military reinforcements will surround the base and follow you in. Primary objective is to capture or eliminate the Eagle himself.
Not a soldier, gotta keep them out of my way.
I don't need soldiers slowing me down.
Agreed. They'll wait on your insertion before proceeding. Your secondary objective is the Eradicators. The terrorists have begun launching their biomechanical weapons over Imperial worlds. Once the devices are ready, the terrorists can fire on cities and military bases from orbit.
That won't happen, but they aren't firing yet. What a mess. But why are they not?
Why haven't the devices been activated already?
It could be the Eradicators aren't fully mature. It could be their activation is more complicated than expected. When you're in that base, don't let anyone escape. Don't let the Eagle murder again. Watcher 2 out.
Hi, Lunit, welcome back. What's up? Yes, it's very early for me. I had to, like, do you know how they say that the cup of coffee is your, like, cup of motivation for today? That was literally what I needed. Infiltrate the Eagle's Nest, so I need to exit this place, I'm going to assume. Oh, I'm better at finding exit on my own ship. Good for me. Well, this planet looks like shit. But it takes me back. Should have finished the story a while ago. Feels bad that I kind of took a break. Okay. Eagle's Nest. Shut down his operation. Okay. Cool. Got it. Okay. Very important question. How do I change the companion? I'm gonna send him out to sell trash, and I need to find a way to... I need to find a way to change the companion. I don't like him. Can I have someone else? Companions and contacts. Please, for the love of God, I need to change this. I need her back. Summon this crew member, please. Oh, okay, so she's back. I can't handle him. Who do I have? I have this one. I need Kallio back. This is not gonna work between us. It's just not. I don't know. It bothers me greatly. I can switch, right?
Goodbye.
Please, leave!
Hey.
Thank God. Is this also a button for the... Oh, okay, got it. Thanks. Yeah, I need to not see him ever again. I don't like him. How do you feel about Vector? No worries. But not a stroke? That's what matters. Okay. We've just had our trash sold. By the way, now that I can use something that I would like to call a bank, where would I do that? Wait, am I not... Oh, shuffle to Jupiter Space. Oh, okay, never mind. He's too good for me. I don't know, too, like, righteous. I can't handle it. Alright. Off we go. What a place to be at. He is arrogant, and it's not just him. It's like, I feel like I'm talking to his entire hive, which is pretty much what it is, and I don't feel close to them at all. You know? I just want my mean girl back.
What's it today?
Guns to Balmoral.
Okay.
Full of weapon factories, and they still make
Well, thankfully though, this has all been unlocked.
Thought he could run off with Nemero's favorite dancer. Didn't run nearly far enough.
But it's not a very good idea to fly anywhere.
time for a few rounds of
Or as into taxi anywhere, because yeah, they're literally just kind of are going to make me just walk around. Okay. Hi Daniel, welcome back. What's up? I am gonna be streaming for a long time, but today's a little bit of a different day, which is why I'm live early. So I started my day with Star Wars. I'm gonna be playing some Persona, and then I'm gonna go offline, and I'll be live on a different channel because today I'm a part of the Final Fantasy XIV Marathon, which is a charity event organized by some of my friends, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of it. So it's a marathon that collects money for a children's research institute hospital. And I am going to be there as one of the creators for about 4 hours today, starting at 3. I'll give you guys the link and everything so you can check it out as well. They're called Charity Braves here on Twitch and Twitter and whatnot, and I'm very excited for it. So yes, I'm gonna be live for a very long time, but not here at all times. So yeah, today is a little bit of an event day, but I'm also just trying to, trying to make my own content as well so that I have stuff to work with next week. I think they're gonna try to make me go through these guys, but I just kind of don't want to. I think I'm just gonna try to go around. If I can, like, not get in trouble, I'd rather not get in trouble. Never mind. Let's get in trouble. Let's get in trouble. Why not? Oh, these are like low levels. Oh, I forgot. Okay, perfect. Just had my welding gloves. I actually can't find them. Well, I hope you didn't. I hope you're okay. That would be a shame. In many, many different ways. Shapes and forms. But imagine me just starting to play Star Wars The Old Republic properly, and then you suddenly have a stroke and we never get to play together. Found them? Good. Okay. Not to mention the great loss of you as a person. But you know. Oh, nice. That would be cool. By the way, what's the maximum level in game? I know so little about it. I'm sorry. But I'll learn. Like I said, I like being new. Alright, Mr. Eagle. It's time to go. If I'm infiltrating, it means that I'm not supposed to just, like, go ahead and blast everyone, right? If I'm infiltrating, I don't necessarily have to. Okay. Maybe they're strong. Maybe they're made to be strong. Maybe that's why they said infiltrate. What if I can just never mind. Hiding is not an option. She says we are getting good. How can I not have my girl? You know? 80, I see. Yeah, I am very, very early on. Do I have any sort of like an experience bonus or something? Now that I am a part of this. Oh, this is FF14 tutor. A tutor for what? Well, I'm not going to disagree with you, because even though I've been playing the game for a very long time, there are still things that I don't know and that I'm very bad at. Okay, so the rest of them just don't care, right? It's only the ones that are very close to me. Never mind, they all care. Just felt like a pregnant. Yeah, I can still complete the mission. Oh god. I love how they're called terrorists, and I cannot wait to do the Republican storyline and to see how it's different. Because from what I understand, everything, starting from, you know, how they're presented, how the, you know, the mission is being explained and everything is going to be different, right? Like, how cool is that? Yes, maximum level in Star Wars, yes, because I'm very new to Star Wars. I know nothing about it. And I just want to learn what the fuck is going on. Honestly, I admire that kind of storytelling, and that's gonna make it worth going through the story twice. The first time, which is now, Like, I am very confused by a lot of things. But that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, RT says it's 80 or 80 or 90? 80. 80. Disable the e-security assistant console. Got it. Let's see how many of them try to stop me. Have you completed all the class stories, by the way? Okay, now to the other side. Well, some of them just don't care. Some of them have this attitude of just, you know, I'm not getting paid enough to do this. They're just sitting there. Oh, only on Empire. I see. How dope would it be if we got to play together and like finish the not finish, but like do the quests together, like with the choices and whatnot. That would be dope. Hey, we should stream that. We should make like a thing. How cool would that be? Yeah. That would be dope. Prefer level 60, after which the game becomes very grindy? Oh! But I mean, I'm here for the story, so I guess that changes things for me. Like, I just want to go through, like, the expansion story and whatnot. Okay. Am I in trouble? I'm not in trouble, right? I'm just not using my cooldowns. For some reason! And I was trying to read something about expansions. So can anyone explain to me how the expansions work? I read something about Legacy of the Sith as like another expansion. Is this something that's already ongoing? We're running into new guys. I'm trying. The thing is, I saw it, but I don't quite understand what Legacy of the Sith is. Is that the new expansion? Is that already out? Have they just started working on it? Is this something that they are yet to release? Like, what is this? And how many expansions are there? And do I have access to them? I have tons of questions. Now that I'm committed. Alright, we'll wait for 20 seconds. I'm gonna get a sip of coffee. We'll wait for her to return, because I want her to disapprove my choices properly. So I've subscribed. I'm subscribed now. But if I don't continue to subscribe, will I still have access to the expansion or no? No, okay. But what do I have with this subscription now that I bought it? Have I bought like previous expansions or something like that? Or I don't need to buy expansions at all. I just need to continue to be subscribed, and then I can see the expansions, right?
Sir, we're cut off. Thurston and Gerald tried to get out, but the Imperials are all over the swamps.
They would be. Damnation. I promised Gerald she'd die with the detonator in one hand and a glass of brandy in the other. Seems she's made a liar of me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be. You were everything I could have hoped for. Now carve us a path out. I'll follow soon.
But what's the main story if it's not the expansion?
All right, I see you. The least I could do was send the boy off with hope. But have you seen the strength of the revolution? Cells on Nar Shaddaa, Tholet and Molvar, Alderaan, Balmorra. It's an inspiration, no matter how it ends.
Hello? What?
Are you the eagle?
The eagle is a symbol. I'm just a man. Tell me something. How much of my story has the Empire uncovered? What have your methods found?
I'm not gonna tell him shit. What?
Why do you ask?
Because if you're going to fight me, you should know what you're facing. I was a starfighter pilot. I flew in the battles of Coruscant and Druckenwell. Those were romantic days. Then, I began to lose squad mates. Some fell to Republic troopers. Imperial intelligence erased others. I wondered, was my empire worth it?
Patriot doesn't question, right?
A true soldier. Any true Imperial would know the answer to that.
I was a true Imperial. I was a blasted hero. I realized that the Empire destroys people. Our once great society runs on human fuel and serves no purpose beyond ego. I decided to fight for a return to the old Empire. The Empire isolated on Drummond Cass for 1,000 years. I thought I could succeed.
Yeah, I'll go through Republic as well. I have to see the other side of the story now.
You really think things were better before we showed ourselves to the Republic?
During our dark millennium, we reached our civilization's zenith. Modern ambition has corrupted us. I recruited allies who felt as I did, but we were so few. Then, I was approached by a patron. Someone who gave me a list of other revolutionaries, other revolutions across the galaxy.
This patron. Who was he?
Even I'm not sure, but I'm more certain than ever how far the Empire has fallen. I sought my counterparts on many planets. They hated for different reasons, but we all shared a vision of the Empire's defeat. I gave up my name to lead them. I was no longer an ex-starfighter pilot. I was the Eagle. I was what the Revolution needed.
Imagine me as a faithfully nice Jedi counselor. Yeah, that's gonna be some heavy roleplay that we're gonna have to do. Like, how the fuck are we gonna be nice?
I'm Cypher 9. I'm the Empire's way of stopping you.
Killing me changes nothing. The Revolution lives on. Another Eagle will rise. Even in death, I'll have my victory. 6 dozen eradicator devices are already in place. They'll wait to receive orders, at first, but eventually without commands, they'll run rampant, fire blindly at cities from orbit.
Surrender and we can work out a deal. Stop this attack.
There will be no deals. Uncontrolled, the eradicators won't hit our targets, but chaos and death still send a message.
There's no reasoning
I
with him,
believe
huh?
my forces have had time to regroup. May whoever survives see a glorious future for the Empire.
Okay, there's no talking to him. Oh, Jesus. Wait. I was in the wrong tab. Well, he's not strong at all. What is this? I expected more from you. I'm using my 1, 2, 3s. What is this? Do something. Defend. Okay, let me lock this so that it doesn't move again. There we go. Yeah, he is too radical. There's no talking. I thought that maybe we can... I always do try to discuss it. You can't tell me I have no mercy.
Oh, damnation. Even surrounded, even seeing you, I didn't think it would happen like this. But as I said, it makes no difference. The eradicators will run rampant, the Empire will burn, and you have been betrayed.
What?
Who's betrayed me?
My patron, the one who showed me how to unite the cells, proposed the eradicators, is one of your own people.
Who?
A traitor in your empire has been helping us all along. Your civilization is so corrupt that it's destroying itself.
Who is it?
Give me a name.
If I had one, I might. But I never learned the truth. Goodbye now. Watch me burn.
Detonator, get back!
Okay, Steve from Finance. Right?
Cypher 9, it's Watcher 3. Are you hurt? That was a nasty explosion.
Okay, have we met? You're late. Have we met?
Sorry. Watcher 3.
We met on Drummond Cast, sir, when you were posted there. Keeper
True.
sent me to assist with information retrieval, slicing the Eagle's computers. I'll also check out that device there. I think it's an eradicator.
Whatever.
You do that. I need to clean terrorist bits off me.
Ah, right. Of course. Cypher, I've got some preliminary findings. It's not good news. I overheard what the Eagle said. Looks like he was telling the truth. If no one gives the Eradicators new orders, they'll go mad. Fire randomly.
Bad design choice, right?
Who thought that was a good failsafe?
It's part of their organic nature. Not really a choice, I don't think. Here's the good part. I figured out their control mechanism. Transmit the proper codes, and you can set the device's targets, disable them, anything. The Eagle stored half the control codes on his computers. Someone else must have the second half.
Mysterious ally didn't have the codes to find a solution, right?
You're good with computers. Fake the
Do
damn codes.
something!
I'm really sorry, sir, but I don't think I can. I'll do my best. You should head to Drummond Cast. I don't think there's anything more you can do here, and Keeper wants you back at headquarters.
Smell of burnt flesh is horrible, you can never forget it. Okay, so I have a question. I don't mean to disturb anyone with my nasty theories, but do you know how like humans don't necessarily hate the smell of animal flesh, as in like food and such? Is it or could be that people hate the smell of burnt flesh when they know where it comes from? Like when they know that it is from their species, humans, whatever, and when they're not, like, you know, like it's impossible to me that everything else smells good when people talk about like meat and stuff, and people can like roast pigs and eat them and whatnot, and it's like not a bad smell, but it smells horrible when it's, you know, a human. I think it's psychological. Yeah, me too. Never smelled it, thank God. But I think that there's a lot to that. I don't know. Like I think that disgust can be provoked in many different ways. What is my quest? Speak to Keeper. Who the fuck is the Keeper? Return to Dormant Cast for a meeting. Go to the intelligence headquarters in Dormant Cast and speak to Keeper there. So I don't have to walk there. How do I get there? This is not it. Where is this? Where do I go? Someone needs to tell me more.
Sir, you should get back to Drummond Cast as soon as possible.
Is that my ship? What is that? There we go. Okay, so I can just go, right? Okay, we made it. We have made it through. I know who it is. It must be that girl. Must be that girl who's always on our phone, the one who's working with us. I'm sure of it. I don't trust anyone anymore. It's her. She's a traitor. Taxi to tower? Huh? Oh, but I'm not there yet, am I? It's so early. It's so early. I'm actually quite anxious about the stream today because I am just hoping that everything is going to work. Across the eagle's nest. Okay, let me check out the map. So I can't just go there, can I? All right, we need a taxi, don't we? Is there a taxi here? No, I actually have to exit this place first.
Please, I have kids to feed.
I almost got no sleep at all because I went to bed late last night as I was streaming. And I don't know, like, I'm actually starting to realize that I am my own enemy. I do this to myself. Like, nobody is making me do anything. There is not a single person who's making me do, like, anything at all. What are these things? Unlock 100 prestige? What the fuck? What is prestige? You now have access to digital expansion Rise of the Hutt Cartel. Advanced level 55 and access to planets occupable world on the brink of destruction ruled by the ruthless Hutt Cartel. Oh, okay, so once you get to 50. Although completion of your Chapter 3 class story isn't required, the storyline will contain spoilers for anyone who hasn't done so. Got it. What do I claim? Nothing. Knights of Eternal Throne. Okay, so they're telling me that I have the access to the expansions, but once my subscription runs out, I no longer have access to it. Is that correct? Hi, Neon. Welcome back. What's up? How are you today? I see, I see. So once we get to the story, I'll continue to like sub to do this. But then when I'm finished with the expansion story, then I cannot be subbed and still do class stories and I'll still be fine, right? Neon, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. I'm so new at this. Lieutenant Mira, on behalf of Darth Victus, Boris Olgo. My lord wishes me to thank you again for your swift elimination of the usurper Boris Olgo. Our allies in House Thol were most pleased to hear that he will no longer be a threat to their interests, or for that matter, the Empire's. Rumor has it that the Thols plan to raise a young Sith of their house to the throne. My lord attributes this directly to your efforts on Alderaan. He hopes this enclosed gift will convey the appreciation. We'll see. My inventory is full. How is this possible? Oh. I'm doing well. I'm actually just really tired. But today is like one of those days when I'm exhausted, but I just have to deal with my day. Because I was just commenting on how nobody is making me do anything at all whatsoever, and I get myself into these situations where is this money? This better be money. Okay, modestly wealthy. Great. Nobody's making me do anything, right? Nobody at all. Yet I'm the one getting myself into situations where I have an activity after activity after activity after activity after activity. And it never ends, and it is just my fault. Why is she sending me money? Because she's on the run. She's not supposed to. She's not supposed to be doing that. So yeah, I recognize how everything right now is my fault. Like I have a 20-hour day in front of me, and I've only slept for like 4 hours or so, and I don't know why I do the things that I do. Syria, hi and welcome back. What's up? How are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Mail cash is free cash. I know, but the girl is on the run. She's not supposed to be sending me money. If anything, I'm supposed to be sending her money for like all the trouble, you know? Oh, decorating your FC. Oh, do you have like a certain theme that you're doing? That's cool. I haven't done that. I haven't done that in ages. We have like a small cottage that I'm endlessly proud of. I got it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago or whatever, and I haven't been bothering to upgrade or anything. I'm just like very happy that we have it, like at all. And I shouldn't have teleported. That's fine. And I haven't been doing any decorations. But what I do is I just like all the new things, like the items and everything that's new. I just like keep putting it into the house, and my house is basically just like it looks like a historical monument of pretty much all of the limited time events and everything. It has no theme, it just has a lot of trash in it. I wish I had a theme, but there's also not a lot of space. Oh, just before bed. Oh, right, I keep forgetting. You're from the States, right? Do we collect stuff for a hedge? What's a hedge? What happens when we do days too short for all the games? I know, and it's not just the games, it's also the activities. Like today is the charity event. And T-Bar, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. I have all the plans. I have all the plans. So today I'm doing I'm continuing with the Star Wars: The Old Republic story, and I'm gonna be playing some Persona 4 because I literally physically can't stay away from it.
Ready for departure.
And then I'll take a little break, and I will be streaming on the Charity Braves channel for the charity event. So I think I will have Zakara, which is one of my mods. He will be joining me, and we're gonna be doing Eureka Orthos because he's actually the one that I run Eureka Orthos most of the time with, and I'm comfortable with that because he's very patient, and I'm like very new to the environment, as we all are. But deep dungeons are just not my forte. But yeah, I think we're gonna be doing that. And then I'm gonna be live there for 4 hours, so until like 7 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. I am going to see my friends at the PC arcade. So I'm going there, and I'm probably gonna be playing Hearthstone and I will try not to get myself sucked back into World of Warcraft, and I know they'll try. So I'm gonna be spending a few hours there, and it'll be like midnight or past midnight when I come home today, and I know I'll be exhausted, and I'm just like, I have like a day full of games, and it's like, I don't know, Saturday's like my favorite day. Like, obviously I love my child, I adore my child, but I do need time for myself, and Saturdays are a time for me because Saturday's when he's with his dad, and I just get to do I just get to do something that I'm really passionate about. So my day today is so busy, and I'm so tired, but I'm loving like all of this. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, but I'm already like tired, very tired. Thank you. I know I'm gonna get sucked into WoW sooner or later because I want to complete the story before the new expansion. That's the plan, at least. Because believe it or not, these WoW videos on like mounts and achievements and whatnot, they feed me, okay? Those videos and guides that I've made, they're still the stuff that actually keeps me alive. So like, for some reason people still watch these videos. Yeah, those are my most profitable videos on my on my MMORPG YouTube. So yeah, when WoW is still very, very popular. And during the down times, people still do actively go for those mounts and such. And I decided to go back to actually creating those mount and pet guides. Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, you would be surprised how many people think that just because I live the way I do during the weekends, that my life doesn't look completely different during the work days. And I felt a lot of guilt lately because of, I guess, because of what my life looks like and how people see it. And this is not the only reason, but it is one of the reasons why I'm pulling my son out of daycare for the summer holidays. So I'm going to be working alongside him. And he's actually been very, very respectful. And he knows that if he's not, that he's just going to go back to daycare. So I'm able to work when he's around. And I think I'm going to have some help during the summer as well. So I'll be able to spend more time with him during the days of the week and take him to like the pool and the beach and whatnot in the mornings, and then do my medical job in the afternoons and edit some videos along the way and whatnot while he's, you know, chilling and resting and whatnot, and then still stream in the evenings. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna make it happen. So it's only gonna be like this for like a short while, and then we're gonna have a good summer. And then September, I don't know, I can't even think about it because we're probably gonna be moving come September as well because he's changing his schools, and I don't even know where I'm gonna be living in September, but I'll try. What? I'm so, what? I'm trying so hard to not be offended right now. What do you mean forget? You guys are my community. I would never dream of like leaving my community behind. First of all, I don't want to be famous because when I'm famous, like I have this massive FOMO. Well, I've never been famous. I can't say when I'm famous. If I was to be famous, I would have felt massive FOMO because I just wouldn't get to talk to everyone who I want to talk to. This is the most enjoyable experience that I have in my chat because I get to, you know, I get to actually reply to all the messages and talk to everyone. So that's the most important thing about, you know, about streaming and just being here. And I feel like I don't know how I would entertain people at all if I just sat there and talked to myself, you know? Like this is actually really weird. Do you know how, like, it's a weird analogy, right? Like imagine like the life cycle of a human, how when you're a baby you need a lot of like care and attention and everything, and then when you're an adult you don't need as much of it. And then when you're an old person, you kind of go back to needing some of these things that you needed when you were a baby, right? I feel like something similar can be said for streaming as well. When you're only at the beginning, like when you start, you know, your first stream, your first followers or whatever, obviously you're gonna spend some of that time talking to yourself and just kind of, you know, pretending like nobody's watching and not really talking to the chat because there will, you know, be no chat. And then as it grows, you actually get to kind of talk to the community and to, you know, to participate in it properly. And then, like, once you grow past that, you are suddenly back to talking like nobody's watching. In a way, yes, you reply to a comment here and there, but at the same time, you just like don't get to see like everything that happens in the chat. You don't get to reply to all the messages and stuff, and that is just very difficult. I really like where I'm at right now, where I have people to talk to, but I also get to talk to everyone. I love that. People want to see a highlight of your life so they don't see what a great mom you are. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, people, like I've always been saying, there's double standards, right? When I was streaming with my ex-husband as well, like he also had a baby, but he's never been accused of like neglecting his duties while he was gaming or anything of the sort. Whereas it's always the moms that get blamed for everything. It's like as soon as I'm doing something that's not the child, there will be some asshole in my chat being like, "Oh, but who's your child with? He's such a great dad. He's actually taking care of your child while you're sitting here playing games." Like, first of all, I'm making my goddamn money. What do you mean? We gotta eat something. And second of all, fuck you, you know? That's yeah. I've gotten plenty of that. It's like they have no idea. If you want to be a content creator and if you want to actually survive off of it, you have to be working 24/7. I work all the time to make this happen. Like I will take no shit. You know?
Cypher 9, come inside. This should be a triumphant
It's
moment.
this guy. He's the
It's a
traitor.
tremendous achievement bringing down the
Must be him.
The crisis has only escalated. The Eradicators could begin firing at any moment.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that the divorce is one of the best things that's happened to my child, because I feel like at that point when we got divorced, we both took responsibility, like the personal responsibility for our child in our own individual way, you know? Whereas I felt like when we were together, there was a lot of, why aren't you helping me, on both ends, you know? It's like whenever I would be doing something, he'd ask for my help, and sometimes like I would need help when he's off doing something. There was like a lot of guilt and a lot of just like trying to figure out who it is that's supposed to be present at this moment or at all times or whatever, because we were both exhausted, but at the same time we didn't have good coordination at all. This way, we know exactly where the line is drawn, and we needed to draw that line. We are both great parents, fantastic parents. Have to say that. We really do try hard, and I think we're great, but not together. We're great individually when we, you know, focus our attention on this child when we're not in the same room, you know, when it works out. It's, you know, it is the way it is. And holy shit, I appreciate that. I, like, you guys are awesome. Honestly, I do try very hard, and it means a lot to have the community that actually understands that I do that. Like I was struggling a lot when I was playing through Final Fantasy XIV MSQ, like especially through Endwalker, because I would literally get people come into my YouTube chat, because back then I was only streaming on YouTube, and they'd be like, oh, but why are you doing this? Like, where is your, I don't know, where is your child? What are you, I don't know, what are your plans for the day? Why aren't you spending it with family and whatnot? And people didn't understand, well, people did understand, but they just didn't care that it was the new expansion and that I actually had help with my child to be able to be there during the first days of Endwalker, because the game was fucking exploding, and it was that one time that I needed to be there, and I was there, and I still was having people come in my chat and be assholes about it, as if they don't know that, you know, that this is what I have to do. It's like, you know that creators have to be there on day one, and then you're still gonna come into their chat and ask nonsense about why they're live at 3 in the morning or whatever. It's like, you know, crisis has only escalated. Eradicates could begin firing at any moment.
What's our current status?
Watcher 2, your report.
The Moths have placed local forces on alert, and a search for the Eradicators is underway. Unfortunately, trends suggest we can only find one device every 5 hours.
It's one of the two.
It'll be weeks before we destroy them all.
Disappointing, but not a surprise. Damage projections?
Estimates are 10 to 50 million deaths on each planet targeted. 40% military, 60% civilian.
Oh. 40%, we can't allow it, so what do we do? Could be worse. Could be worse.
Not bad odds for survival, all things considered.
Better than the odds of a cipher reaching retirement age.
Enough. Snipe at each other on your own time.
Wow.
Sorry, sir. In order to deactivate the Eradicators en masse, we need the control codes. Half the codes were on the Eagle's computers. We can only surmise that the other half are with the Eagle's patron.
Yes, the patron.
You're the
man
patron.
Whom the Eagle
He's the
claims is
patron, for
inside
sure.
the Empire.
I think it's him. It has to be him. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. The rest can feel like the end of the world for kids, but it actually can be the right move. Oh yeah, definitely. No, it was the right move, because we, like, okay, probably, you know, TMI and just going into like things that I don't know if anyone's interested in or not, but like that last year of me being married was just us living as if we were divorced, but we were sharing the same space. We didn't come to this agreement because we didn't like tolerate each other or whatever, but we didn't know how to spend time together with our child, or maybe didn't value it enough or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it, and have a great night. So what we would do is we would work, since we both work from home, we would work on our own time, like work hours during different times, during which time the other one would be with the child, and we wouldn't even sleep during the same hours, you know, like we had like half of our day divided. So if a day is like 24 hours long, if I had 12 hours, I would work for 6 and sleep for 6 or whatever, but that would be during the time that he's with the child and I'm not, and vice versa. And even that system was malfunctioning because we had situations where, I don't know, I would be either working or sleeping or something like that, but I'm still needed, you know, during that time. And I tried not to do it the other way because I was just, you know, I'm very stubborn and I think I'm very independent. And when I know that something is my responsibility, I just do it and I don't ask for help. Which is a trauma response also, but you know, that's a story for another day. It's, you know, it was not a marriage per se, you know, it was you know, we were living kind of like roommates and we already had our time separate, and at that point I think we had already forgotten what it looks like to actually spend time together and be what you would call a family. And it made no sense anymore, you know, because like, what are we doing if this is how we spend our time? Like, we just couldn't get ourselves motivated to just put everything else aside and just do this together rather than separately. So if we're doing it separately and if we're living in the same space, might as well not waste the rest of our lives, you know? Yeah, no, people will judge when they don't, when they haven't been through it. It's like most of the time you're either going to be judged by people who have never had kids, or people who who kind of lucked out on getting the right partner at the same time, and just kind of like, you know, just kind of getting it right immediately. Like, I didn't get it wrong. My child is not a mistake. My child is the best thing that's ever happened to me, and that marriage was not a mistake. Like, nothing that I've ever done was a mistake. It's like, how does it, what's the quote from Grahatia? It always makes me cry, that particular part. Oh god, just thinking about it is shit. Now I have to play it because I forgot. This is the entire point of my life. This is why this particular quote hits me so hard. Let me find it. I'm sorry. Oh shit, this might be spoilers. Okay, if you haven't played through Final Fantasy XIV, the end of like Shadowbringers or Endwalker or something like that, tab out, don't look at my screen, or don't even listen to it for the next, I don't know, probably I don't know, a minute and 2 seconds, okay? Because I'm gonna play a video that means a lot to me. It's not my video, but this quote literally describes it, and I can't say it in a good way. I can't say it in a good way. I'm just gonna play it now. So spoilers, okay? I've said it. Don't look. It's this part. But it's not being played. Like, I know I went off on a tangent, but That is today's day. This one.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this, that no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe. Here at memory's end.
Oh god, was there ads right now when I was playing the quote? Yeah, this quote always makes me cry, especially like after like everything that you go through during that part of the game. It's like this is literally what he says. It's like you stand where you stand, because of everything that's already happened to you. So none of the stuff that's ever happened to you, I'm not saying that it's good, but it's not necessarily a mistake because it brought you here and you're supposed to be here. And, you know, it's just such a... It is... Like, that quote, along with a few other quotes, is why Final Fantasy XIV as a game will always be my home. You know, it's like you cannot beat this storytelling. Like, there is just like, if you haven't finished Final Fantasy XIV main story or whatever, and if you started it, like, just go through it. It's such a fantastic journey. It'll kill you like 1,000 times over and you will want more of it. This is like, you know, like this one quote is like, I think that this is actually, if you're still here, Neon, this is actually the quote that I witnessed on your stream when you were going through, I think this was Endwalker, right? When you were going through the MSQ again. And I was just there, like, editing my videos, minding my business. And then Neon is just going through this cutscene and I'm suddenly crying. I'm sitting there watching Neon's stream and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like... This is not how I imagined my day would go, but like without fail, that particular quote, it's like, it always gets me. Like, I always cry when I see that, like, without fail, like, I always during that cutscene, I always cry. Like, I could watch it 1,000 times and it will still be as powerful as the first time. Like, holy shit. Yeah, if you don't follow Neon, you should. Neon is a fantastic RPG streamer. It is one of the most powerful scenes that I have ever witnessed in gaming. Unprecedented. Fantastic. Holy shit, okay. Just like, every time I see that one, I have to like recover. Sorry about that.
Any idea who it could be?
I have my doubt that this patron is really a highly placed Imperial. It seems unlikely such a person could escape our scrutiny. Nonetheless, we can't ignore the possibility of a traitor.
You should! Holy shit, you should!
Only the people in this room know the
Please.
full situation.
Like, the entire journey is... like, wow. You know, it has obviously a slow burn. Like, by the time you reach level 50, you're still in the Realm Reborn, and this greatness that I'm talking about, you're gonna be like, where's the greatness? You know, like, by the time you hit Heavensward, which is the first expansion, you're gonna get a whiff of this greatness, and then it just builds up into Stormblood, into Shadowbringers. Like, Shadowbringers is the fucking pinnacle of Final Fantasy XIV. Holy shit. And then Endwalker to, like, finish it off. Like, dude, you have to play this game! This is an incredible story. It is like, everyone who's gone through this story will tell you, play the fucking game. Play this story, you will not regret it. Like, the story will kill you, and you will want more. You know, it's fantastic. It's just so good. I have no words. Nonetheless, we can't ignore the possibility of a traitor. That's why we're meeting privately. Only the people in this room know the full situation. Let's keep it that way. One of us could be a traitor, us, and Watcher 3. Yes, one of us could be a traitor.
How do you know everyone here is trustworthy?
I hope you're joking. Otherwise, I expect you to back up any allegations. Finish the report, Watcher 2.
The Eagle had been sending periodic transmissions to someone in the Artus system.
Right?
Artus is uninhabited, devoid of resources, and off the major hyperlanes. Our patron could certainly hide there.
I want you to lead a mission to Artus. You're to find the Eagle's patron and obtain his half of the control codes. Watcher 2 will rendezvous with you there. She knows more about the Eradicators than anyone.
I'd rather do this alone, sir.
It's not up for debate. I want her with you.
I won't be in your way. I'll monitor the mission, same as always.
Your ships will be outfitted
She's
with
it.
cloaking devices.
She's it.
They'll only last one jump, but they'll
No, I
get you
doubt
into Artus
everyone.
unnoticed. After that, infiltrate whatever base the patron is using. Recover the Eradicator control codes and stop the threat. Watcher 2, you're dismissed.
If you want to talk before the mission, I'll be at my station.
FF14
There
is
one more thing. Darth
fantastic.
Sarah heard you were returning to Drummond Cass. She wants to speak to you.
It's not a game. It is a game, but at the same time, it's a therapy session. Like, you know, it is so special in a way that it just talks very openly about hope, about loss, about grief, about like all these things. It's a very difficult journey. Like, it's not just a game, it's a game that you take personal, because a lot of the times during these big moments, like the quote that you just heard, like you will just feel like someone is talking directly to you. You know? It's like the game is full of messages that are meant to help you through things, you know? It is a giant therapy session. Like, especially later on. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's very hard not to feel personal about some of the things. Like, especially during Endwalker. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil any part of the story. But Endwalker was very difficult for me because I faced a personal loss in the family. And going through those, like, the last moments of Endwalker, it was like I was crying my eyes out. Like, I would literally just kind of, like, I thought about it. I thought about putting it into a video, but honestly, it's so personal to me because some of these things just kind of speak to me in a way that you can only experience, like, if you have these things happening to you and then you hear some of these things in the game. Like, I lost someone, and talking and like that last I don't want to spoil it. Neon will know if I say the walk, you will know what I mean. But like when you go with the twins and whatnot, like when they, like, you know, those last moments, like they have been the most difficult thing that I've ever had to face in like playing a game. Like, I was literally sitting there and like I was just crying my eyes out. Like, I could not. No, it's not. I mean, I definitely could. Like, I never thought about it in that way. Yeah, I had, like, half of my Final Fantasy XIV videos was just me crying my eyes out. Like, it's a very emotional game, but do not get yourself spoiled. Don't watch my videos if you haven't played the game. Don't do it. No, this is something that I do like to talk about. I just didn't know that, I didn't know if it would still be kind of, I guess, interesting to people to talk about it, but thank you for that mention of a big fan. I appreciate it. No, honestly, I do, and I love that you're also so passionate about this because, you know, it's like when I talk about Final Fantasy XIV hype, especially when it comes to the MSQ, like, I know that, like, you are one of those people who, you know, who's like, yes, I get it, you know? It's like, this is such a great story. It's so good. There's one more thing. Darthor had heard you were returned to normal cost. She wants to speak to you. It's my fault she hurt you. I like that woman, right?
We're getting pretty close, Shard and me.
I'm sure you are. When you're through, head to the artist system. This is our only chance, Cypher. Fail, and we all pay a grievous cost.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, exactly. Like, even the end of the Realm Reborn, people don't pay a lot of attention to what happens in, you know, I don't want to spoil it, the Alliance raids, right? And it's such an important part of the story, and I just wish the Realm Reborn wouldn't exhaust you to the point that you're just like, let's just go through this, you know? Like, that's the only thing that I can say that I don't like when it comes to the story building, because it literally, like, the way it blocks you from continuing the story until you finish the raids, at that moment you don't understand the purpose of it, even though, like, the purpose is obviously massive. It's like, I don't know, like, it's just, like, doesn't click until Shadowbringers, obviously. But, like, I just wish I was paying more attention. You know, I had to rewatch those cutscenes and everything because of that.
Cypher, I'm glad you stopped by. I've been going over the mission parameters, studying the Eradicator control codes, scans of the Arta system. We're facing a mystery, and I hate mysteries.
I like it when they put ass in the footage, just casually. It literally speaks to people. You have a feeling like when they speak to you. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's not like World of Warcraft. Like, in World of Warcraft, the story of World of Warcraft is the kind of center of attention. In Final Fantasy XIV, yes, there is a story, but you will often feel in the most important moments of the experience, you will feel like the game speaks to you. I wish more than anything, like, I envy Daniel, I envy Ortiz, I envy anyone who's ever started playing the game or who's ever been interested in it, because they get to go through it for the first time. I envy them so much. Like, if there's one game that I want to erase from my memory and just go through again, it's Final Fantasy XIV. I just want to forget the entire MSQ and just go through it again. Like, I would give anything to be able to feel that again. I still do feel it. Like, obviously, when I look at these, you know, cutscenes and whatnot, like, it's still impactful, but I wish I could do it all over again. Like, you are so fortunate to have this journey in front of you should you walk it, you know? Facing a mystery, and I hate mysteries. Don't exhaust yourself, you figure it out. That's not my problem. No, it's not my problem.
I don't need to hear your complaints.
Apologies, I spoke out of turn.
She has a giant ass.
In any case, you should get ready. The Eradicators won't wait for either of us.
The beauty of this new expansion coming out means more story for the first time. Yes! Obviously, it's gonna feel different to Endwalker. It's not the ending, it's a new beginning, but we're going home, you know? And I could not be happier. I know, so soon. Like, for me, it's like, I don't know what that beginning of that whole, like, journey was going to look like. It's like, I'm gonna be at TwitchCon, and then I'm coming back, like, 2 or 3 days after the expansion is already there. So I'm not gonna be there day 1, or... Yeah, I'm gonna be there day 2 of the actual access, not even of the early access. So I'm gonna be a little late for it, but I don't know how I will feel after, after TwitchCon. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna want to talk about that. I'm probably just gonna be like full of these like bottled up emotions, and I'm gonna jump straight back into Final Fantasy XIV. I'm gonna be a fucking mess.
You don't need to explain the obvious.
Of course, Cypher. Once you take off for the Arta system, I'll be on your tail. We'll meet out there.
Oh, wait, you finished the MSQ post Endwalker, right? Simon says you're playing FF8 for the first time. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's like some of these games you wanna experience them all over again. But I have to say, like Final Fantasy XIV, like when you compare like the emotional impact, it's not just because I'm a fan. Final Fantasy XIV is made to be bigger. It's not made to be a 40-hour journey. It's meant to be a 300-hour journey. The story is like a whole nother world, and it's just so long. But it's made to be a whole cake and not like a piece of it, you know? Oh, you've only seen 6.1. I see. Well, I actually like the post patches. People are really, I don't know, weird about it, about how they perceive them. I personally think you're in for a treat. Only 14-hour journey. Final Fantasy XIV, the main story is like probably more than 200 hours to 300 hours. It takes months. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you play it, it's free. The first base game and the first 2 expansion are free. You can play them without ever like subscribing or anything, and that alone is like more than 200 hours of content. Like it will take you months to just get through the first like 2 expansions and the base game. Weeks if you rush it. No, the free trial is so big, and the only paid feature right now is the last 2 expansions, right? No, the free trial is massive. It's bigger than the free trial itself is bigger than probably any other RPG that I can think of, including Personas, including other Final Fantasies and whatnot. The free trial is a few games within the game. It is too generous, to be honest with you. Like that, I don't understand how that's free. I do not understand how you see what you see, even at the end of Heaven's Ward. How the fuck is that free? Stormblood post patches are one of my most favorite post patches in the entire game. Stormblood is criminally underrated, and Stormblood, like point 1, 2, and 3 are one of my most favorite parts of the game. I don't understand how that's free, you know? I just don't get it. I always used to find the city confusing. Okay, so I just need to walk there. Got it. Up until Stormblood, I'd say there's 250 hours of content. For sure. For sure. Yes. It is a massive experience. But it is free, and when you finish with the first expansion, you're already hooked. And it's free, and there's no reason not to see the story through. And if you make a character, make it on light, so we can play together. We are a cult. I get it now. I get it. I know, Heaven's Ward is, like... I still can't, I can't listen to... I can't say anything because we also have Ortiz in the chat, who's currently going through Heaven's Ward, and I can't say anything, but that one fight with that one song, like, that is the fight that I was doing, and I didn't see any of the fight. Like, I don't understand how they can put that song in that fight and expect you to do the fight, because my eyes were just blurry. It's like the boss was there, but I didn't see the boss. It's just like I was just listening to the music, and knowing what I knew from the story back then, it was just like I was just crying my eyes out. Honestly, you don't know what it's about until you start and until you see some of these things, and then before you know it, you find yourself preaching the same thing to others. Yeah, exactly. Like the characters, especially the villains in Stormblood, have some of the best character writing that I have ever experienced in my lifetime. Stormblood is criminally underrated.
Physical trauma includes electrical burns, lacerations, and retinal damage. Transfer to a Colto tank for long-term recovery is strongly recommended.
You suggest a Dark Council member hide in a vat? For healing?
I am programmed to dispense medical advice based on all relevant factors.
Get out! Have yourself disassembled, made into a probe and sent to the most desolate place in the Empire.
Wow.
Look, Agent, they hurt me, and then they laughed. How could they?
I can think of reasons, right?
Maybe someone felt you needed humbling.
I'm a Dark Lord of the Sith. I'm not meant to be humble. I'm meant to humble the world. I thought I was ready. I called the council to assembly. I demanded the lords give me the respect I was due. Some were angry, mocked me. They tormented me and warned me not to overstep my bounds again.
It was the Sith. I'm so sorry. Make them hurt, right?
You'll get revenge on them, surely.
Oh, Age. You don't understand. It's all Jadis' fault. He was my master, but he never taught me what I needed to know. Now he's dead,
forever.
I'm
Got
not
it.
ready for his council seat.
Enjoy the ass. Never told me what I needed to know. He said I'm not ready for the council seat. Very unfortunate you're too hard on yourself and leave the council, right? If you're not ready, quit.
If you're not fit for the responsibility, you should abdicate.
All my enemies would strike at me then, and all Jadis's too. I know what's happening in Imperial intelligence. I know you're going on a mission, and that the Eagle wasn't the man you thought. Swear that you'll find whoever really killed my father. Swear that the man responsible will pay for forcing me into this wretched life.
That is literally not my problem.
My priority is deactivating the Eradicators, not revenge.
You would deny me this? I am still Sith. If Darth Jadis hadn't been murdered, I would never have taken this place on the Council. I would never have been humiliated. His killers are to blame. Swear you'll make them hurt.
That's just sad, right?
You're pathetic, Jorid.
Get out! Get out of my sight, now!
Ah!
Crawl out of here before I decide you're burning.
What? Why? Well, I was a proper asshole. I know why, but... Actions have consequences. It is what it is. Actions have consequences. You just kicked me out. Define Dad's patron and obtain his half of the command codes. I hope I get to do that now. How do I find him? Okay, we gotta find where we need to go. We will never forget that moment. The way you said, like, it was something about, like, you talking about how you were gonna have dinner or something like that. And then something about eating it, and it was like, be right back as I'm just gonna eat or something. And then, like, the sentence came out as if That was so funny. That was too good. Like, typos are the best thing that's ever happened to phones. Like the auto typing. Like, honestly, someone knew where it was gonna go. Someone did that just for laughs. It's like a feature that is meant to be useful, but holy shit did someone know he was gonna troll the fuck out of people. It took my phone like 6 months to learn to write fuck instead of duck. Do you know how many ducks I've sent throughout my lifetime? I know! This sucks.
Nice place. The Eagle's partner travels in style.
Cypher, there's no one to welcome us. Seems our cloaking devices worked. Where are we, anyway? In orbit around Artus 5. It's a gas giant, no life forms. This starship is a modified Imperial dreadnought, maximum crew complement of 5,000. It's also jamming long-range communications, so I can't check its registration or call for reinforcements.
I don't know, I still, like, when it comes to typing, I still, like, the first thing that comes to mind is literally pressing numbers a certain, like, amount of time. When I think of, when I think of typing, I don't imagine, like, the modern keyboard. I imagine, like, the 1 to 9 one, and, like, I still know where the letters are, so when I visualize me typing, that's the kind of typing that I'm thinking. Like, my brain will never grow out of this. Like, when I, like, that's the only thought that I have when I'm texting. I don't know, it's just too much texting during class, like, without looking at your phone, that will, like, do that to you. You have the keyboard memorized, you know where your fingers are, and, you know, it's just very natural to me. I miss those phones.
You're off to a fine start. I could do without the sarcasm. Nonetheless, top priority is finding the eradicated command codes before the weapons initiate a random firing pattern. This data spike contains our half of the codes. Once you obtain the other half, you should be able to control the eradicators from any computer. Let's hope the codes are really here. We know this place is important. An Imperial dreadnought isn't hiding in deep space for nothing. I do have one other thing for you. A comlink implant. So long as you're wearing it, I can monitor your situation and speak to you privately.
Without looking at the real sky. I mean, it was actually, like, I don't know, to me it came surprisingly natural, because I used to text a lot during the class, and I would always, like, I was actually blessed with this stare that I have in my eyes. Like, when I look at you like this, you think I'm really paying attention. I know this. Like, this is something that I was born with, and this is a talent that I have, that I'm able to just disassociate myself completely from the situation. Like, I will look at you with eyes that are telling you, I am here for this. You know, it's like I can have this enthusiastic face and just be elsewhere. And that's actually what got me through what got me through elementary school, high school, and university. Like, my disassociation skills are unparalleled. It's like they were off to a flying start. Yeah, and I'm just going around scolding people because I got up too early.
Keep chatter to a minimum. Understand? I'll maintain silence unless there's an emergency. While you search the interior, I'll try to slice the security systems. We're counting on you. Put an end to this.
It's because I was born with a skill, with something that I can do with my face. Like, my face, this is my, like, real face without the glasses, right? And my face looks very underwhelming when I don't do this. So it's something that I learned how to do. Like, when my face is like this, I look very serious, and I don't look excited, and I'm, like, borderline ugly when my face is relaxed like this, but I can move my ears. Check this out. Like, I can move my ears without moving my eyebrows like this. And if you'll notice, like, I'm not raising them. Like, it's just the edges. It's just the edges of my eyebrows. They go like this. So I've learned when I'm in presentable situations, my ears are always lifted up. They're always perked up like this. You can tell, right? It's like what I will do when I'm in these situations. Like, I will always have my ears perked up, and, like, my eyebrows will just be a little higher than what they're normally supposed to be. And when I'm in class, that That is my resting face. That's how I do it. It's a whole thing. Yes. It works. Sometimes when I'm tired, I use it for streaming as well. There goes my secret. It's years of training through elementary school, through high school, but I don't know a lot of people who can move their ears. So, like, this is not actually that I've encountered in many people. Try moving your ears without moving your eyebrows, without, like, moving the rest of your facial muscles. Just move your ears. Can you do it? Yes, for some reason, I can do it, and I don't know anyone else who can. So there's that. And I just use it to kind of like, it's basically just like giving yourself a natural Botox. It's like, it basically stretches your face like this. It's just like my cat. I also have fangs like a cat. Look. I should be a Mikote in 14. Like, what people do, if you don't know how to do it, you'll end up doing this. Like, you'll end up lifting your eyebrows like that. No, it's like this. Wait, you can't see the ears. That's it. Mikote cosplay. I cosplay Mikote every day. It's like Mikote are getting fangs now. Look. It's me. It's me in real life. I should be a cat girl now. Alright? I'm ready. God, what is this stream turning into? It's like I was here to play Star Wars. I'm teaching you how to move your ears and disassociate yourself in public. Like, I'm sorry.
It's a grand social experiment. There's probably 100 of us from across the Empire. All saved from the fire.
Oh God. Oh my God, were you clipping me?
For the most part, we're left to ourselves. Squabbling and fighting. Left to fear our own shadows. But we know the Master's out there. And I'm convinced there's a plan at work. Somebody wants to change us. Someone wants to control us.
What is happening? How does that automatically happen? What is this? Yeah, it's like my content has this potential to take a really weird turn. Yeah, the problem with my social skills is that they were not level up. I'm like someone who bought a premium, like someone who bought a level boost to adulthood. That's how I feel. Like when I'm with the other adults, like I just have like the level and the item level, and the rest is like not there. You know, it's like I'm not like a full package. You know, it's just like I still don't know how to like use the skills. Hi Leon, welcome back. What's up? How are you doing today? It's like I sit there and I recognize that they've actually had years of training of like using all of their adult skills, and I'm just like there, not really feeling like I'm the adult itself. I'm just like I feel like I got like level boosted, literally. Doing well. I'm up late tonight. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, it's still nighttime for you. It is like what, 3 or 4 in the morning? Holy shit. I was about to say good morning, but then I'm like, oh, you're busy. Yeah, no, I can mask myself really well. But it is like I will never feel how my friends feel. Like I saw some of my friends from university the other day, and they are the actual definition of adulthood. Like some of my university friends were like, they've been working like as engineers for several years now. Some of them are now CEOs, managers, directors, chefs of, like, not chefs, but like managers of their own like department and whatnot. And I remember when I was at university, my main concern was like, how would I put my phone into like my case where I would keep my pens and pencils and stuff, and be able to play Hearthstone without like getting noticed in class, and do mine. Like I was a stellar student, but that did not come from class. Like I'm just good at memorizing things like when I need to. And now I'm a content creator. I feel in no way, shape, or form like I've grown up, and then I meet them, and I'm just like, it just feels like we went like this, and they went down the road that describes a functioning adult in this world, and they don't know how they describe, like how they would describe me, and I don't know how I would describe myself. We are just like not the same, and I will never be that. Like it's just never going to happen for me. And through where I went my way, yeah, exactly. Like we went through different ways for sure, and now I'm this and they are that. It's there's a great big difference, and I don't possess the skills of self-reflection to be able to properly describe where I am. Yeah, moms, that's the thing. It's not mainstream, it's stream. Some stream, for sure. You know? Only the stream, right? I don't know, like... It's, like, this is gonna sound awful, but when I was at uni, like, I was able to do, like, mentally and physically, obviously, I was able to do everything else that my colleagues were, but I did suspect that there's something horribly wrong with me in that, like, in that context. It's like, I never got to be that person, and I knew, I could feel deep down, I knew that I was never going to make it. And I just went my own way, and it never worked out for me the way it worked out for them, and I'm just so happy it didn't, you know? Yeah, exactly, like sometimes like we see people and we're like, oh damn, like there was a universe in which I could have been that, but like it's just not how it worked out. And I'm just very happy with who I am. I can't imagine myself being, I don't know, being not me, I guess. It's like, I feel like everyone who's here, we all kind of went a little bit of a different way, right? It's not just because of the gaming, I think it's also like the culture itself, and maybe just, you know, being accustomed to meeting people online who have different perspectives as well, and not just relying on the local community. I think that's a great big part of who we are. And why we're a little different, you know, because, I don't know, even with like all of my travel limitations that we around here have, I still feel like the citizen of the world because I interact with the world on a global level and not with my community per se, and I couldn't be happier.
It's been... I don't know how long it's been. I lose count of the days during the blackouts. The ones furthest along. They say our terror transforms us into the Master's image. Well, I'll tell the Master what's really happening. We're learning to fight back. Do you hear me, Master? We'll kill you for this. We'll kill you.
Okay. Yeah, like, I feel like everyone here has a global mindset. In that sort of sense, it's like when you start interacting with people all over the world and not just with your local community, your attitude just changes. And I don't like who I would have been if I only interacted with my local community, because there's a lot of attitudes around here that I don't agree with, and that's why I don't participate in it as much.
Everything was going to change for me. Leave home for a year, Why has the Master picked me to survive when hundreds died? And now the rest of us, one by one. My mother was a slave, but I wasn't, because my father was an officer. I don't want to end up like her. Oh, please. Please, someone rescue us.
Jesus. Okay. That is probably one of the reasons why I never ended up streaming, like streaming in my own language. Because for me, that defeats the, like, okay, this is gonna sound very ugly. And I don't mean, like, to throw any shade on my local community, but it defeats the purpose of streaming, for me at least. Because if I'm not streaming, like, if I'm not streaming to interact with the people who I normally wouldn't be able to interact within the local community, then I'm just literally doing what I could do in real life as well. I could just go out and basically meet the same people. It's like, that's not what I want to do, you know? And people from around here largely don't understand that. It's unfortunate. Okay.
You feel that prickling? Like maggots.
So, you've arrived at last.
Cypher, I know that voice.
I expected too little of you. You served me well on Hutter and on Dromond Kaas. I should have known you would serve me again.
What? How is he alive?
I thought you died aboard the Dominator.
No. This is what remains of the Dominator and its passengers. This is the world as I have remade it.
Okay, you're going down right now.
Oh.
Your follower believes she has been betrayed. She is contemptible and beneath me.
Creepy scumbag. You are so dead.
Accept the gift of your life, Agent, and we will discuss Terror, the Empire, and the Sith.
This feels like an important choice. Let's do that. You almost killed her. Yes, my lord. What the hell? Let's do it.
As you wish.
Be careful, Cypher. Please be careful. I'm trying to analyze the situation, but it'll take time. And if he has the command codes...
It was my desire that the Eagle unite the Terror cells. It was my desire that my flagship be destroyed. I required a weapon that the Dark Council would overlook. The terrorists became my unknowing servants and carried out my plan.
Are you getting all this?
I can hear everything. I'm so sorry we weren't prepared.
With my false death, I escaped the eyes of the Dark Council and of Imperial intelligence. After the Dominator, I came here, bringing with me those passengers worthy of elevation. I maneuvered my pieces into place.
Pieces? They're not pieces. Yeah, exactly. Here people are very traditional, but it's not just here. My views were so small until I went to Singapore, and until I started just kind of interacting with some of the other communities a lot more. And I realized that there are many communities and places that are traditional in their own way. Not just, like, we here are traditional in one way. People in the East, I feel, are traditional in their own different way. And it is more of a challenge to be different out of states right now than not just out of states, but out of North America and probably Western Europe, than to be like different. I feel like people in these regions are more free to be different, and it's a lot harder to be different if that's not your, like, if that's not where you are. And you're going to have a harder time relating to your more traditional communities elsewhere. That's what I've gathered so far. After the Dominator, I came here bringing with me those passengers worthy evaluation and maneuver my pieces into place. How did you survive?
I was there for the terrorist attack. Intelligence was sure you were dead.
The Schwarz gas incinerated only part of the ship. My power held together the remains.
Keep him talking. Damn it. We can't fight him on our own. His power is second to the Emperor's.
I accomplished two things during my absence. First was the diminution of the Dark Council. Upon my death, my former enemies began warring amongst themselves, vying to claim my resources. Darth Jored's arrival escalated the chaos. My daughter is doomed, but she is an adequate distraction.
Wow.
We can't call for reinforcements so long as that jamming field is active. But he'll annihilate anything less than an army.
We'll find a way. I can fight him. Well, I have to get him to continue talking, right? I mean, we say that like it's not real socialization, but we disregard how many people don't even have that, and life is not eternal. Like sometimes there are ways that you can be happy that are not traditional, that are more than what a lot of other people have. Do you know how many people in this world just spend their days never talking to anyone? Just not at all. Not even online. They just live their lives alone and they die alone, and that's it. And then their life ends, and that's literally that. And I would argue that this is still so much so much better. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, for some reason, Restream was telling me that I was only live on like 2 platforms out of 3, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm just gonna keep him talking.
You said your death accomplished 2 things. One was weakening the Council. What was the other?
Throwing the Sith into disorder was only the start. The rest of the Empire had to be prepared as well. That was the Eagle's purpose, to sow fright and hatred. All this while, my Eradicators were growing. Now they are ready, and my victory is close at hand.
He's smart. He should have been our boss from the start.
I heard this part from the Eagle. Your orbital strike weapons.
The Eradicators will destroy the strongholds and apprentices of my enemies on the Council. So too will the Eradicators terrorize the Empire. Then I will return to the Council and lead the Empire into a new age, an epoch of terror.
Yeah, he's literally like... Do you know what's actually scary? Is like how you can find these exact examples in real life as well, where a nation will go and destroy another nation only to have it rebuild, to invoke gratitude and assert dominance over it. That's literally what it is. What about the innocents? You're forgetting the Emperor. Yeah, what about, like, he's just gonna kill, what, 60% of people?
Why do so many civilians have to die?
How better to mark the change of an era?
I see where this is going. He needs the Eradicators to make this work, but you have half the command codes.
Under my rule, all people will revel in fear and degradation. These prizes will no longer be hoarded by Sith. But without both halves of the Eradicator codes, my weapons cannot be targeted. They will merely cause chaos.
About those halves.
I have half the codes. I assume you have the other?
Yes, embedded within this ship. Without orders, the Eradicators will fire blindly. This serves neither of us. Enter your codes into the ship so the Eradicators can target my enemies. You will be rewarded. You will be my herald.
I mean, technically we're saving lives. We should consider that. Singapore streamers are one of the friendliest people that I've ever met. It's honestly going there, even for 2 days that I've been there, it was a life-changing experience. Singapore is an amazing country to visit. Oh, to Serbia and to Philippines. I recommend Serbia, obviously. We have amazing food. And if you are a fan of music, like modern music in general, I recommend going during the time when there's Exit Festival. If you are a fan of that. That's actually in my hometown. And it's something we here are very proud of. If you're into that, of course. But yeah, I don't know anything about, well, I don't know much about Philippines apart from what I've heard from Luneth. Luneth's actually from Philippines. So he'll be able to tell you more about it. I don't know if you knew that, actually. Not interested, but I should trust your reward. Let's hear about these rewards.
Tell me about these rewards.
Right?
Authority, wealth, a place in my vision. The respect intelligence has denied you.
What does that mean?
Blood purity is a notion whose time has passed. Consider an empire where there is no limit to what an alien might become.
What if I refuse? Let me consider it. Yeah, Luneth is from Philippines, yes. Have a good point. I mean, my playthrough is what it is.
Your reasoning is persuasive, my lord.
There is no other way. If you refuse, you will die at my hand. The Eradicators will still reap untold destruction. Your sacrifice would mean nothing. I can be merciful. Take the time to consider your choice. Then we can begin the true work.
If I die, get nothing, perhaps, of course.
Yes, my lord.
Think on my words, Agent, and embrace my will.
Oh, you lived here! Oh, I didn't know that.
Alright, stay focused and don't look at Jadis. How are you holding up? Can we put together a plan?
Yeah, I don't like Belgrade at all. I hate it every time I have to go there. Let's work, I already have a plan. Are you joking? I already have a plan.
I know what I'm going to do. It wasn't a hard choice.
Before you make any decisions, please, hear me out. We need to re-examine our priorities. We came here to stop the Eradicators, but we weren't prepared for reality. Our plan now has to focus on neutralizing Darth Jadis. Everything else is peripheral.
How?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Cypher. The numbers aren't in our favor. You can deactivate the Eradicators right now. Just combine the codes in the bridge computers. But to keep Jadis from reactivating them, you'd have to blow up the ship's reactor. It's a suicide run, and chances are Jadis will escape.
We stop the attack, I'm not scared. We'll see. What is the alternative?
You have another suggestion?
We trick Jadis. We give him the codes and let him launch his attack. Once the Eradicators start their bombardment, you slip off the bridge and take the ship apart. You sabotage the jamming field, hyperdrive, and shields. Then I can call in reinforcements. The military, the Dark Council, forcing Jadis to surrender. The Eradicators are deactivated as soon as feasible.
But they will fire.
How many people, how many worlds are sacrificed?
Let's be clear. If we give Jadis the command codes, then yes, he'll murder thousands before we stop him. But the human cost is acceptable. The only alternative is to let Jadis escape and do worse down the line.
Then what if I join him?
You're assuming I want to stop his plan. But maybe I agree.
You're not serious. Whatever he has planned for the Empire, it can't be beneficial.
He did make a good offer.
I wouldn't be doing it for the Empire. I'd be doing it for me.
Cypher, please, I'm begging you to reconsider. If you disable the Eradicators here and now, I'll help you. We'll destroy this ship, save a lot of people, in the short term. But my advice is this. Use the codes to let Jada's launchers attack. Sacrifice lives and seize this chance. We can end his threat forever.
Okay. It's an interesting choice. It's a female version of Darth Maul. What would you do? Is this is not the computer. Is this it? How do I interact with this? Oh, there we go. The remainder of the Eradicator command code is stored in this terminal. Inputting your half will grant full control over the devices. Fuck it, let's launch it and let's join him. We just killed a lot of people.
A wise decision, Agent. Our new age begins. Across the Empire, the Eradicators will burn cities and destroy the prizes of my enemies.
You can still reconsider, Cypher. You don't have to ally with Jadis. He trusts you. Get off the bridge so we can sabotage the ship. We can make this plan work.
Nah, bro. Unpromised greatness. Going to side with Jadis is too late for that. Or like, there are different routes, obviously, that we can take. This is not a good playthrough.
Watcher 2 is in the hangar. She should be dealt with.
I see. I applaud you for your loyalty to me.
You'll regret this, Agent, I swear.
What was that? Fine, sell her out. But to Jadis?
My guardians will take her alive if possible. She may prove useful. But affairs are moving quickly, and we must ensure no other surprises await us.
We will prevail.
The new age will arrive on schedule. I promise.
Yes, you understand. The Eradicator's purge will ready the Empire for my coming. But there is one death you must see to personally. Go to Dromund Kaas and kill Darth Jorid. Her seat on the council belongs to me.
Can't you do this? But she's found. But that's his daughter.
I hear and obey, my lord.
When Jorid's blood cools, contact me from her chambers. Then I will return home.
Perfection. Beautiful. MMO Anthropology, hi and welcome. What's up? That is a grim assignment. It's so good. Such a good story. Have you played it? I knew this was gonna be my first playthrough. So I just basically doomed everyone, and I'm not gonna be stopped. I bought Coder, but I haven't started playing it yet. I had a plan to start but I haven't gotten around to just yet. I've heard some really good things, and I've heard some mixed things as well. Oh, playing the Imperial Agent story. Yeah, me too. It's my first playthrough. Oh, this might be a little spoilery for you, depending on whether you're playing for the first time, where you are in the story, and what your choices are. Especially if you choose to be a complete asshole, which is what we're doing right now.
You people have got a freaky world. Are you ready for us?
Okay, I think I can just port there. So yeah, spoiler alert. Well, maybe you're further than me, because I play very slowly. I'm gonna be so tired today. Oh, actually I need to go to the city, right? Not to the city, to the taxi.
Ready for departure? Enjoy
yes,
your
please.
Stay.
I feel like I'm reaching a, like, not an ending, but maybe this is an ending of chapter 1. I'm not sure. I'm still in chapter 1, so. I know, I also had 4 hours of sleep. I got up at 7, and I'm gonna be live until 2, and then I'll take an hour break to prepare for the other stream on Charity Braves. I just have to make sure I'm ready because everything there is on schedule and I don't mean to mess it up, you know? I know, I'm just not gonna get my nap in. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna be stopped. Nobody knows about my activities. How is all of this a secret? Has nobody been... Nobody's been notified. Everyone still loves me here. Alright. I can vibe with that. How'd you like the story development so far? This is my asshole era. Ay, 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 ay. We have to kill his daughter. That's kind of depressing.
You! What have you done? All cities are being torched by the Eagle's weapons. The Dark Council is in a rage. You were supposed to stop the attack.
Things are different now. I have news about you. It's time to die. I just want to hear a little bit more about...
Darth Jadis changed my mind.
That's impossible. My father was a part of this. You're lying. Darth Jadis is dead. He died because of the Eagle and the Dark Council and everyone.
She is foolish.
Let me put you out of your misery.
You think you can defeat me? I still have enough power to stop you.
We'll see.
Want some of this?
Oh! I should have been more careful. She's not that strong at all. I don't know what she's talking about. I have a healer. I have everything at my disposal. I don't know what she means, but... Ay. Ah! This is what she means. Okay. No, we're fine. I'm still having trouble recognizing what's an AoE. Let's call the boss.
Speak. Is Darth Jorid dead?
Like, we literally killed his daughter. Yes, she fought Valier the Sith, you tell me, right?
Can't you feel it in the Force?
The Force creates bonds through emotion. Her life meant nothing to me.
Wow.
With Jorid gone, I may return. The Eradicators will continue their bombardment, and the Dark Council will kneel. In the years to come, the Empire will be remade in my image, and Imperial intelligence will bring our enemies under control.
He did promise riches. Where's my riches?
You have proven your loyalty and your strength. and I name you my hand, my personal agent in this new age.
I am the hand
As the
now.
Hand of Jadis, you will continue to serve intelligence, but you serve me before all others, as will all creatures in time.
Thank you, and if I refuse, that's quite a plan, right?
You've got ambition, Lord Jadis. I'll give you that.
Await my
Leon,
coming
thank you so
and
much for
spread
hanging
word
out
of
with
the
us
changing
today.
order.
Have a great night.
Spread word of a
Till
new
next
beginning
time.
for the Empire.
Wait, I finished chapter 1? Damn, I did finish chapter 1. That was a very meaningful choice. Oh. Why is this rating 8? Okay. She sells trash, then
Watch
I
your
can
back.
loot. Well, her gear sucks. 5 pieces of armor. Okay, that's actually useful. Do I have a bank of some sort? How does this do? How does this work? So it's why she went down so easily, right? It's like maybe if she had level 80 like us, she would have. Oh, she's in a starting zone. That explains a lot. She didn't go to other planets. I guess that makes sense. Well, that's the end of chapter 1. What's the longest chapter? And MMO Anthropology, is this spoilers for you? I hope not. How far along are you? Companion has returned. Okay, that's great, but we need to leave. Speeder piloting trainer. Wait, what?
Shall I instruct you?
Do I not have this? I do have this. Oh, this is like, this improves your speed, right? Ah. Should I spend money on that or no? I think so. Hi Tim, welcome back. What's up? Oh, not this. Ah, I see. Yeah, I just wanted to give gentle spoilers. This costs 85,000 for a 10% speed upgrade. I mean, at some point we'll want to invest in it. Might as well.
I sense you will go far.
And fast. Can't wait. The beauty of this game is that you get to, like, explore totally different routes. And I can't wait to finish all of them because I will choose different things based on what playthrough I'm on and such. So at some point I would like to see all the choices. I'm very excited for that. See, I think we can go to... Well, I have to go home. I think we have to go there, right? Do I have enough money? So I just spent a ton. Do I actually pay for this teleport? I do pay with credits, don't I? The storytelling is freaking masterful. I feel like I'm in the wrong place though. I don't know. What's surprising is that I am still somehow welcome. Nobody knows. I mean, what can they do? He's the boss now, so. I want to find a bank. Is there a bank? Combat training, strongholds, crew skills, trade market, supplies, cantina. I don't know. I will try. Trade market? That's where the stores are at? Because I've never used a bank. I've only just subscribed. And I'm looking for a place to store my shit. So I'm just gonna have to walk around a little bit, I think. To try and find a place for that. Companion gifts vendor. That's not it. That is not it. Vendors. No. Does anyone know where I can leave my stuff? Flashpoint boarding party. Okay. So I found where I need to be. Yeah, I call it the bank because I don't know what it's called. If you say it's the vault, it is the vault.
Situation are in need of volunteers. Caution. In volunteering, you place both your life and citizenship at risk.
Modifications. You can use the map instead of running. I'm looking at the map. I just don't know. Like, it doesn't say vaults or bank anywhere. But I guess you're right. I could just be... I could be hovering over these things. You are correct. I don't know. Weapons, upgrades, decorations. I have no clue. I have no clue. So, oh, it's on my ship. I see. Okay, that makes complete sense. That is where we need to go anyway. That is where our quest is. So let's just go there then. Flashpoint boarding party. Emergency protocols online identification communication program
What's the emergency
initializing.
droid?
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet. I bring greetings from the Viragi sector. You are the cipher who dismantled the terrorist threat to our nation. Now I ask intelligence to answer the Emperor's call as we begin the march to war.
Emperor's involved, you ask for demand, right?
I have other business, Malgus. What if I say no?
Then I will wish you speed and fortune. But I ask you to hear me out. For 3 centuries, our Emperor has held a Jedi Master prisoner, prolonging his life and his torment.
Oh.
The Jedi Master possessed a secret, the location of the Foundry, an ancient space station of untold power. Both the Jedi and his Foundry concern us today.
What do we know about the Jedi Master?
There's
The
the
space station?
right?
Each could dominate worlds. The details are not your immediate concern. The Emperor sought to pry the Foundry's location from the Jedi's mind, but for centuries he resisted. So the Emperor has set him free. Predictably, the Jedi Master fled to his Foundry and brought the Republic Armada with him. He has led us to our prize, if we have the courage to claim it.
But he really just escaped, right?
You can justify it how you want, but it sounds like this Jedi got away.
Whatever the truth, the advantage must be ours. A fleet of 30 Terminus-class destroyers is gathering. We may meet with Moff Vanir aboard the flagship, where he is coordinating the attack. We will capture the Foundry and slay this Jedi at last, and all the Empire will roar in triumph.
Okay. A White Nova is the next location, right? So it's like a new planet. Should be on the fleet as well. Symbol on the map is a key. Oh, there it is. That is a giant key, if I ever saw one. You can access your character's cargo by here. Thank you. perfection. So I can just like drop my shit there, right? Ah. Ah. Okay, I need these. What is this? Gifts. Okay, but I can like put them in different places, right? All of these I think are gifts. Oh, this is cool. Actually, I have a gift for her. Sparkle powder. I don't know what this is for. I'll try to make sense of my inventory. Small influence gain is probably a large influence gain for others. Moderate is actually fine to use, I think. Last wishes for, okay, 1 hour. This is experience. This is experience. I'll keep those. No influence. I'll leave it here. What is this? Johnny's customization. Okay, so I can use this as well. Discovery, diplomacy. These are like mission items. That I don't know what they're for yet. I have no clue how to use that. These are okay to use. These are healing items. I believe it's fine to have them. Well, I guess we'll sell these. And these we can open. And then figure them out. What's a trading skill? I don't know what these things are. Alright, let's equip. I'm new, I'm sorry. Do I get headgear? Apparently not yet. What is this? Oh, this is okay. This is like a quest, right? Crafting and gathering new sync values of mini missions and then bring back resources. Oh, so it's like retainers in Final Fantasy XIV, right? How do I do that? Sorry, I have like a ton of questions. This is for some reason. Okay. A mission. We can use this one. Okay, this we will sell, and I think we're gonna be okay. Collections. Apparently it says that I have 0, but I don't have 0. Like, I've received items before.
You know me way too well.
So I don't understand. Head to the crafting area on the fleet and pick the ones you want. I see. I'll try to do that now.
Not bad at all.
Thank you for teaching me.
Not bad at all.
I cannot equip this item. Isn't she? How do I do this? Requires... What? Companion. Is this... Oh. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't know what I just did. What did I give her? What did I give her? Diplomacy is good because it gives you dark and light points. Slicing is... Cash hunting is good for gifts. I see. Okay, we will do that. I'm looking for a vendor first. Actually, let's check the inbox. I think this might be a story thing. Character has been deleted. What? What character? I don't understand. What do you mean character's been deleted? What? What the hell does that mean? Okay, we need a vendor. Right now. How did I turn off all the icons on the map? There's supposed to be a lot more of them. Okay, Mr. Doctor, buy my shit. Please. We finally have room. What's this? First with credits. Oh! Does this increase the inventory? What is this? Expand inventory module. I think it does, right? Oh, that's convenient. Have enough credits. Next one is 20k. I should have done that at first. Okay. That is awesome. It's like retainers in 14, but also gives the MC the ability to gather corresponding items in the open world. I see. Biomass will make you able to harvest plants and stuff. I see, I see. Yeah, that's so nice. If I'm not a subscriber anymore, though, do I get to keep the inventory slots that I bought? What else are we looking for? We're looking for those... Okay. We're looking for those things, but for some reason, now they're not showing up on the map. Did I turn them off somehow? Where are they? And why am I poisoned? 10% chance of coughing fits every 4 seconds due to your immune system's initial reaction to the Rakul plague. The fuck is a Rakul plague? Why am I plagued? Excuse me? Those are options on the left on the map. Did I accidentally toggle it? Is it crew skills? I think so. How am I plagued? What does this mean? Who plagued me? What? Did I do this to myself somehow? How do I turn it off? Tell me I can turn this off.
Remain vigilant during this Rakul emergency. Use of lethal force against plague carriers is authorized and encouraged.
What? Excuse me? I'm a plague carrier. What? What? I'm so confused. What the? Is this like the plague of? Is this like in World of Warcraft, like the zombie event that was there? Like that's what it reminds me of. Crew skill trade. Toxic. Oh, literally a toxic streamer. Wait, you told me some useful stuff. Diplomacy, slicing, scavenging. Slicing is more money. I want that. You have chosen to learn slicing. You may learn up to 3. Okay, fine. I'm gonna take your advice on these. Let's see the other ones. But for some reason they don't know I'm plagued. Treasure hunting. Okay, I'll do this. Okay. And how do I level it? How do I send them on things? Probably want to switch to character gather. I see. Press N? Oh. Thank you. Okay. Have your crew solved the no. Okay. Are they not high enough level? There's a vaccine. I see. She's age 29. She's like me. Alerts. Followers. Not N. Maybe. I have to find it here, right? Activities, chapters, mission, companions and contacts, strongholds, crew skills. Is this it? Okay. So what do I do? Do I click on them? Man Zebra, hi and welcome back. How are you doing today? What's up? Is it slicing? What is it? What is it that I'm supposed to... Do I have to click on it? Oh, it'll like cost money to learn them, right? Grade 1. Oh, okay. So they're like missions. Okay. Got it. I see. So I can like level... Okay, so I can have each one of them be good for something,
Toast
right?
Just for you. Oh, thank you, Master.
Time to get wet. Strange weapon. What are these names for these missions? What the hell? Oh, finishing Endwalker on your third out? May I ask what you use your outs for? That's very interesting. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Let's go find loads of credit cases spread around the world. I see. Thank you for teaching me this. This is very useful. Is this a subscribe only feature or have I always had this? Oh, running the workshop for a different FC. I see. I've never really gotten myself into the workshop and I feel like I really should learn how to work it. Because we have it, I just don't know what to do with it. It should be for free to play as well. Yeah, then I just haven't been very active. Please just let me be. Let me be. Yeah, I just need to invest time in it. I figured that it's a time sink. And I've had it for a while, I just haven't been using it. So it's probably better to just learn it. Call to arms. Use your shit. Okay, fine. Our crew skill then interact with you. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna push through it without it. How long is it gonna last? Why is it 10 minutes? Then interact with your trainer, right? Wait, what? Interact with your trainer. Didn't I do that?
We encountered difficulties.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
We're actually fine because I'm not gonna be here for that long.
I deliver to you something beyond perfection. You deserve nothing less.
Because I'm gonna be playing Persona soon, so I just want to get myself to the ship, and then we'll be switching the game also. But today we finished chapter 1. I'm actually making progress. Feels good. I just want to see where it is that I'm going next. Oh, I know where I know we're going to Nova, but well, now we are a servant of the dark. It is what it is.
Tell the Red Shrike to hold position until they're patched. They're not doing us any good.
Yes, sir.
And get those engineers a shuttle.
Morphinier, Darth Malgus sent me.
Glad to have intelligence aboard. I've always thought our ministries should work more closely. After all, the Sith honor us equally, and we should be partners in upholding their glory.
Yeah, don't bother.
I came for a briefing, not your pledge of support.
Tell Darth Malgus we're ready.
This is Darth Malgus to the Imperial Strike Force. The Emperor's prisoner, the escaped Jedi Master, has unwittingly led us to the Nanthri system. That is the location of the Foundry, an ancient alien space station embedded inside an asteroid.
The full capabilities of the Foundry remain a mystery, but the Jedi Master who discovered it will do anything to protect it. The Republic fleet is already on guard.
You said the space station is of alien design.
Yes. Built by a species that once ruled the galaxy, whose technologies make our own look primitive. Our Jedi Master knew their secrets well.
We are en route to intercept a Republic cruiser carrying supplies and reinforcements to the Foundry. We will immobilize the cruiser with a tractor beam. You shall lead the boarding party. Once the cruiser is captured, you can use it to slip past the Republic defenses and infiltrate the Foundry itself.
Let's do this then. Aren't we officially at peace? Capture the cruiser, not hard. Well, aren't we at peace?
The Treaty of Coruscant still holds. There's not supposed to be direct war against the Republic.
The treaty is crumbling day by day. This is more important, but do not underestimate the enemy.
We're in range of the Republic cruiser, attempting to lock tractor beams. We have them.
Get to the airlock and take that ship. It's the only way we can reach the Foundry.
Definitely flirting with war. I don't think they care too much about what's gonna happen. My eyes are glowing now. Excuse me? Is this normal? Is this... Why are my eyes glowing? What is the reason for this? The hell is it the helmet? Can't be. I don't even have one. Because I kept throwing them away when I wasn't subscribed so that my face wouldn't be covered. I'm not even wearing one. My eyes are just... Wait, what? Why do I look like that? What did I do? Is it that I fucked around and I found out? Isn't it me learning that actions have consequences? I think that's exactly what this is. This is exactly what it is, to be honest with you. I expected no less. When it comes to Star Wars The Old Republic, per se, this is where we're gonna stop. I will be back in about 10 minutes, so grab a drink or whatever it is that you're after, grab a snack, relax, and all that stuff. MMORPG, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. Today, I promised you some Persona 4 as well. I'm currently playing through Persona 4 Golden, if you are playing. I just wanted to give a little bit of a spoiler alert. I will be back. I just need to quickly take Bilgo in front of the building because I already took him out. He was out this morning, but he hasn't pooped. So I need to make sure that that he poops, and I will be right back with you. No worries, no worries. Also, I will be changing the game and whatnot, so I'll be back in like 5 to 7 minutes, very, very quickly. And in the meantime, enjoy the other game that I'll be streaming for you. It's just not actually a game. It's that loading screen that I really like. Let me show it to you. Okay, so here is where I will finish with this for now. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, don't wake up your cat. That's definitely against the law. Where do you want to sit? All right, we're gonna sit at the desk. Let's be writing. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, enjoy the. Yeah, it's just a quick poop activity, and I will be back in about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'll change the game and everything on Twitch, so we'll be right back. And I'll change the music. This one is a bit depressing. Let's play something more cheerful. There we go. This is better. Okay, I will be right back. Oh, by the way, if you are on YouTube, I will be back on my VPlays YouTube channel. There's a stream already scheduled there, so that's where you'll be able to find it. Yeah, be right back.